Good.
It's going live now.
Okay.
All right, motherfuckers. We're gonna get right into it. No bullshit. It's a comfort stream today.
I kinda wish I could just pop out just the stream, like just your display.
Hmm. Instead of all the extra bullshit.
Yeah.
So that's just a file
Oof.
from the previous ROM they all carry over between. So this is a new
Okay.
fresh save that I haven't seen yet.
Okay.
So everything has been randomized as much as it can be within logic.
All right.
I
Oh,
like
that
that
might have
seed.
been that might have been 991779997735.
Setting. Yeah, that's the setting string. All right. What
I
kind of
think I
start
know
do we have?
why. Yeah, I think I know why you were so loud before. It's because I had you in Discord at 150.
Ah. Ooh, space jump start.
That's pretty good.
Very good. Which means I'm guaranteed Morph Ball over here.
So, how was your day? Just another busy day at work to deal
Yeah,
with stupid shit.
it was a pretty busy day.
Mm. Hence the
Eh,
comfort stream.
yeah,
Just no think, head empty, just do thing.
yeah. Let me in. Let me in. There we go.
Da-da.
Oh, I need to switch over to live chat. There we go.
Yeah, I should probably open up a chat myself. So,
What do we got in here? What is... Okay, first of all, save. I do
oh,
not need to start
dude,
over from nothing.
dude, Bungus buddy has new stuff.
Yo!
Ooh, baby.
Yo!
That's what I didn't mean to
I
send
just want...
feedback. Leave me alone. So, should I get right into it, or should I
Yeah,
hold
sure,
off
if
on
you
my
want.
story?
You can
Alright,
get right
cool,
into it
cool,
if you
cool.
want.
Alright. So today, I had one of the best D&D sessions I've ever had, if not one of like the best D&D session. And yes, that is including us fumbling our way through the ever so incredible, what is it, 17 people session back in high school.
Was that 17 person?
It was a lot of people. I don't
I
remember
don't
the
think... I
exact
think it was
number.
like 10.
No, it
It
was
was...
more than 10.
It was... We played it so stupid, but it was great.
It was way too many people in that session. Uh, but yeah, so this is also like the least amount of people I think I've ever played with. Yeah, because the only other time I've played with like few amount of people was 4 people total.
Hmm.
So it is 3 people total, whole party, and that is, in order of significance, just to toot my own horn,
Hmm.
from least to most, obviously. Come on. Uh, no, I'm just fucking with you. We're all really good in this party, and we're having a great time.
That's good.
We have our fairy, who is a sheriff rogue.
Sheriff Rogue.
So sheriff is the background, for clarification here,
Okay.
and their class is the rogue.
Yeah.
All right. They're an arcane trickster specifically.
Oh boy.
They are 6 inches tall.
Hell
All
yeah.
right.
They're fairy.
They are below small king. They are tiny emperor. Okay.
Hmm.
Um. So, and not in terms of importance, in terms of stature. So, after this constantly curious critter, we have our barbarian creator, la creatura.
La critura.
Yeah, la creatura, whatever. So then we after that boil, we have our barbarian.
Ow!
And this is very funny to me because our barbarian is played by our shortest player. And our barbarian is also our tallest character.
I see.
Yeah. So while the fairy is about 6 inches in height, our barbarian is around 12 feet tall.
The classic.
Including the antlers, because they are a moose-based centaur. Yeah, right?
What's over here? More power bombs.
That's not bad, honestly.
Not really, no.
So, finally, oh yeah, they're also Path of the Giant.
Ooh.
So, not only are they our biggest party member, they can get even bigger. That's very good.
That's very nice. This actually just stopped the fucking beeping.
Yeah. So, super tall, super short, and they both really take advantage of those two facts. And also disadvantaged because, the fairy is a tiny little thing. It can't really carry much. And our centaur is huge. So, yeah, carries a lot. Can't go into a lot of different places.
Very limited.
Yeah. So then, we have me.
And you're
I
playing?
play a Quandrix Wizard Changeling. For those of you who don't know what the fuck a Quandrix is, a School of Quandrix Wizard is basically just a math wizard. That's their whole deal. And as a math wizard, I get access to a bunch of funky spells and abilities. So everybody kind of should know. Oh fuck! Everybody should kind of know what an arcade trickster is or a Path of the Giant barbarian is, because those are all base game D&D, and both of those are pretty good in their own rights. Quandrix Wizard is essentially primarily a buffer and a debuffer with a bit of utility thrown in. So my character, anytime he hits a creature with a spell that costs a spell slot, I can also give an enemy or an ally a d6, and this d6 either helps or hinders the creature. So if it's an enemy, they have to make a wisdom save and they get a minus d6 to their next roll. And if it's an ally, they get a d6 to apply to whatever the fuck they want. Combine that with guidance and enlarge, and our centaur can do basically fucking anything every single time. However, my character is how we say a bit quirky. So the rest of our party members is a rather introverted barbarian. Doesn't really talk much, doesn't really make any jokes, doesn't really do a whole bunch. A very, very curious, somewhat slightly mischievous, corrupt sheriff of a fairy.
Wow.
And
corrupt fairy.
I'm basically like a good version of Kefka. feel like that's the best way to describe what the fuck my character is.
You're just fucking Halaster.
I don't know who that is.
The mad wizard that made Undermountain.
Sure, but I'm not that cool just yet. And there's a bunch of like story details with my character that haven't been revealed, and I'm sure with the rest of these party members. But yeah. So I do have some real fun backstory stuff, and I'm excited to be able to eventually reveal it, but it's all in due time.
Ah.
So our party starts off, being introduced one by one. And we start off with our fairy, who he comes in, he's kind of tiny, kind of barely noticed, he kind of like slips past the guards, but makes his presence known by asking like, hey, where can I get more ammunition? Because in this world, there's like magitech stuff. So essentially, they have like magic weapons and occasionally, I believe, a couple of other pieces of technology. But for the most part, it's not, super over the top.
Yeah.
So he comes in, he's talking with people, he takes a nice little pit stop at the pub, conversing with people, trying to figure out what's all happening.
What's good?
While he's doing that,
figuring out what's going on.
Yeah, our centaur walks in. He makes a proper survey of the surroundings, checks out all the, different people, tries to spot the, most important individuals out of the crowd.
Yeah.
And he does. He spots a bunch of very interesting individuals, such as, but not limited to, our fairy party member. The commander of the base, a couple more in the grounds area, and then a shady-looking man in the pub. And finally, after all is said and done, as they're about to, close up, the gathering of these mercenaries for what is known as the Festival of the Vagabond, which I'll get into the lore of that a little bit in a minute. In walks a gigantic ogre, clad in a like guard's outfit, essentially, dragging along by the cuff of his neck a jester-looking fellow.
Oh no!
Along the ground. In comes my character, Hallis Vates, who is just a little shit. I'm gonna be honest. Because his first introduction and interaction in this world is to show off the new knife that he pickpocketed off the guard that is dragging him along. He's not gonna use it for any malicious means, but it is kind of panic-inducing when you see the criminal who has both handcuffs tightly wound up against his wrists suddenly has a weapon in his hands.
Yeah.
So.
Ooh, I need that. Speed boost.
Speed boost. Speed boost. That's really, really good, especially very early on.
I'm afraid of the shine sparks I'm gonna have to do.
Yeah. I have never played this game, but I have seen a lot of stuff for Super Metroid. So I have a lot of context on the different builds. Yeah. To be fair, it came out on the GBA and originally on the NES, because this is essentially
a remake of the
original
first game.
Yeah. So yeah. So anyway, back to good old Hallis Vates. So he's a real fun character to play as so far, and I'm enjoying it, and I really hope to keep going with it. But anyway, I digress. So eventually, we're all interacting. We get grouped up together in a singular squad, and after barely getting to know each other, we eventually decide, yeah, we're gonna go out to town. We're gonna go check shit out there. And while our rogue is, selling goods, buying goods, trying to, he's honestly really trying to min-max his character, and
Mhm.
it's going okay, but uh, sometimes I think he forgets some of the rules. He's a more experienced player, but he's having trouble keeping track of everything because he's a bit scatterbrained at times.
Ah,
Which I mean is okay, but you know. Uh, so yes, Norfair, my beloved. Can you even do anything here?
I can try. Sorry,
So
currently munching on some pizza.
no, that's all good. So while he's, buying and selling things, I go over and attempt to make some cash by doing some card tricks, which I immediately fail at and get a
Oh.
rotten egg tossed in my face by an ungrateful child. So, being the reasonable, calm-minded adult, of course cast Mage Hand and give the kid a wedgie.
Oh.
To which the parents, take offense to this, and I basically just lied to their faces about everything that was happening.
Hmm.
And, uh, yeah, so that was fun.
So the thing I will not do here is save.
Really? Oh, it's
Yeah.
because you keep the items, but,
I get locked here.
yeah. Which means that you won't be able to get out. Meanwhile, if you just kind of quit out and reset, you can escape.
Exactly.
So, while all this is happening, our barbarian, who's just standing on the side, casually paying attention, ends up spotting an individual weaving in and out of the crowd, stealing gold from all of the people that are wandering about.
Gold that could belong to you.
Yes, of course. So, I don't see it, because I'm a bit busy with parents screaming in my face,
Yeah.
Just like my mom, honestly. It's, so our barbarian starts following, and our fairy, takes notice of it, and proceeds to, follow along, checking
Yeah.
out what's going on, trying to, get a grasp on the scenario,
Yeah.
and basically drags me out of there and drags me along as well. So we follow this terrible gnome thief, like absolutely awful gnome thief.
Hmm.
Like we're literally staring at him as he's trying to sneak away. Like that's how bad he is. Like he's just not doing too hot. To the
He's
point
really,
of yeah,
not
to the point
putting the
of
effort.
me as a joke being able to not even sneak up next to him, but to play along with his sneaking antics. Uh, so I'm literally like doing the exact same actions as him, and during this section, I actually like every single time the DM said what the character was like saying, I would literally turn around
Giggle.
and just kind of yeah, I would just kind of have my character sit there and like yeah, come on, man. Like, what are you talking about? Like, there's nothing happening here. What the fuck are you on about? What's wrong? So the dude,
Incredible.
uh, after being caught up in all of his bullshit, turns around to run, which is problematic because I was literally standing right behind him, and he just ran into my legs.
I see.
And he wouldn't have gotten much further because right behind me, looming right behind, my character. Ooh, that's
I had to do a
very
hell run for
good.
that.
So now you're just perfectly fine down here.
Yeah.
So,
Ow, that still hurts though.
mostly fine. Never mind.
Ow.
So, right, right behind me was our barbarian, towering over me like a concerned parent. And, ooh, man. I don't know about you, but Alex are, moose are terrifying. Like, absolutely, eldritch monsters,
I can understand, yeah.
What are you trying to do right now?
You'll see.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. So, yeah. That was real fun. We turned him in and took all of his gold. Do you want to guess how much gold he had?
2.
No, because he stole from all those people.
Yes, but also, he doesn't seem like he's a very good thief.
Well, he's a pretty good pickpocket. He's not a great thief. So, he had 2,700 gold on him.
Oh.
Yeah. Which, of course, we split 3-way. Oh, man, that dude is just not vibing with your reality.
No, he's not. I'm gonna farm him. If he's going to drop anything, fuck you, dude. Yeah, he's just not gonna drop anything, I think. Ow.
That's not fun.
Well, that can happen, I suppose.
So,
Fairly certain this is progression, though.
should be, yeah. Well, you got the Varia suit. I'd hope it would be.
But I'm still not gonna save down there just in case.
Yeah. So, we take care of him. We take all the gold, and we appropriate all of the gold, and after all is said and done, we're a fuckload richer. And as we're still wandering around, we happen upon a ship on the beach filled with a lot of gnomes who apparently partnered with the other gnome that we just arrested. So, are you not going to try to go left?
No, I'm grabbing the virus suit first.
Oh, I thought you had it still.
No.
Oh, okay.
I died and lost my progress, so...
Fair enough. Honestly,
I
I'd
wasn't gamer
say...
enough.
Honestly, I'd say just grab the Varia suit and dip.
Nah, I'm going back in there. I can speed boost my way along.
Fair enough.
But first...
Yeah, you want to go up for the Varia.
Yeah, I'm just breaking that first.
Okay.
That way I don't have to...
Aren't you gonna have to... Isn't it just gonna respawn?
Shouldn't. At least I don't think it will.
So... Oh...
No, it's V.
V for Viridian Forest. So...
Wrong game.
Yeah. So... We literally walk in there and... Yeah,
I need the super missiles. I need the super missiles that are up here. I forgot about them.
Yeah, right, yeah. So, we go into this downed ship, or yeah, this washed up ship, and our fairy sneaks in from the top. Our barbarian stands at the entrance, and I just walk in the back and sit down at the table where they're just playing poker at.
Did they even see
You
you
know,
there?
oh yeah, they saw me, but it was a matter of just like I just walked in, sat down, out my own deck of cards, gave myself a losing hand, and just started playing the game with them.
Incredible power.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Here's how we do this shit.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid strategy right there.
But
What are you just
first-
gonna try to
No,
farm
there's
that
a thing
dude?
here.
Oh. Yeah.
It's a missile tank. It's not too important.
So,
What's here? More missiles. This sucks.
in the span of, like, a single round, we managed to take all 4 of these gnomes alive.
Oh.
Yeah. So, first turn, I go first. I literally wrap the gnome who was sitting next to me. I wrap his hands with like a piece of twine.
Oh.
And the next turn, or not twine, but like a hemp rope. Next turn, you know, a gnome literally like does his like stabs me in the chest for like max damage with a knife, you know, so it's not all that bad. Followed by our fairy wrapping everybody up with his own rope.
And flying up and tightening it.
Yeah, more or less. Followed again by
Bye.
the gnomes failing to hit the rope DC, which was set at like 21.
Oh.
So they had to basically roll nat 20s to get out. Followed by, of course, our centaur coming in and, you know, just scaring just picking them up and dragging them along. And as we search the place, incredible, you know, charisma-based spellcaster, the wizard, intimidates the ever-loving shit out of one of them after I took an actually, like, very interesting magical item that I don't know if it's homebrew or not. Ooh.
Oh.
So, basically this item is...
Oh,
that's really good. Yeah. It's essentially a little carving of a frog.
Frog.
Yeah, frog.
Borg.
And this little froggy boil, if you toss him in the air and yell out his name, he spawns in. And for the next 10 minutes, you basically have a summon. Yeah. So, his name is Frollo. Frollo the Frog. And he spawns in as a large frog, which is a medium-sized creature that I could ride around on. Because I'm a changeling and can change myself into a small creature. I love my character. He's definitely one of the most fun characters I've ever made.
Hell yeah.
course, it's only the first session, so like we'll just see how it goes from here. But so far, I really love him. So I have Frollo now. I haven't used him just yet.
I'm gonna cry, dude. So many
But,
missile tanks.
But yeah, so and one of the dudes objected to me taking Frollo, understandably, because essentially what Frollo is he's like a children's toy, and he got it from his mom.
Oh
So
no.
I can understand why he's like unhappy. And then I scared the ever-loving shit out of him so that he never does crime again. So, you know, details. So, like, to the point, I got a natural 20 on intimidating this dude.
Oh.
So he, like, pissed himself and shit his pants. And nobody was really happy with that, but I played it up and gave the voice of Steve from Big Top Burger. So, yeah, good times had by all.
Good times indeed. Ow. I can't even go in there.
So,
Actual hot lava.
no. So, after that, we turned them in, got another 125 gold from that.
Nice.
And after that, we all went to our own separate places to sleep. So, our centaur, because, you know, a bit bigger than everybody else.
No!
No. Man, that was just insult to injury right there.
Man. I know how I can do this.
Are you gonna quit out?
No. I'm gonna disable this. And we're gonna wall jump out.
Alright.
I'm a gamer.
Nice. So,
I am, however, gonna farm these guys if they come back up.
doesn't seem like it.
Ooh! Screw attack.
That's really good.
Extremely good since I have space jump.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, our centaur slept in the stables. Our fairy slept in the inn. And I went out to the beach and just collapsed.
Manic depressive wizard.
Well, I was looking for an instrument. I'm not proficient in instruments. I am proficient in performance, however. So, I'm also planning on becoming a cartomancer at level 4.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, I'm looking forward to that. So, after all that good stuff, I woke up and immediately went out to buy spells, because I have like 900 some gold right now, and I really want some cantrips and some first level spells to round out my repertoire, and you know, having a good set of spells is, you know, the quintessential being of a wizard.
Yeah.
So, you know, I go out and I get a couple of fun spells. I think I got Minor Illusion, Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation is way too powerful a spell, I think.
Yeah, I got Gust. That was one of them. I got two others, and I can't remember exactly what they were, but it was all like non-offensive spells because I already started out with offensive spells, so I didn't want to like get a
Double
fuckload
dip.
more. Yeah, because you need in D&D you need like a wide range of abilities. So then, I believe our Arcane Trickster was also attempting to learn some spells, but Arcane Tricksters can't do that. They only get shit from when they level up. Because that would make them way too powerful because they're half casters, you know?
Yeah.
So then our Barbarian went out and got some new horseshoes. They got silver horseshoes, which our DM ruled that because they're silver, they would actually they would deal more damage to undead.
Hmm.
Yeah. And then they bought a fucking lance and a shield.
Hell yeah. Really
Because,
leaning into that. Huh.
yeah. And we basically ruled it as, well, they're a centaur, so they don't take any disadvantage from not being, mounted.
Yeah, because they can just function as if they weren't
Yeah,
really.
because they're a fucking horse. You know?
Yeah.
Like, they're a horse person. They can operate as a horse person. So they can wield the lance with one hand, and they can also wield a shield in their other hand with no penalty. So now
Ooh.
they have like a 16 AC at level 3, which is pretty solid. Uh, so I started copying down all my new spells because I bought like 6 spells, like 6 or 7 spells, which means that it's gonna be like a good deal of time of just sitting there. And what are you looking for? Something?
No. I'm trying to do a speed boost here.
Uh,
There's probably a way to do this. It's just gonna be,
Funky.
never mind. No, there isn't.
Could
I mean, I guess I could
you
try this way here.
run into the save room
I think
and
it's
keep up the
just...
momentum?
No.
No. Okay. If you drop, does it like lose all the running momentum?
Yeah.
Ah, that's a shame.
Is
Uh,
there enough speed here? I don't think there is now. Yeah, so that's not possible.
that's a shame.
Oh well.
So we go out, we do our shift. The two of them keep watch. I copied down all my spells, and right at the end of our shift, we suddenly hear a yell as there's a criminal running down the road, out into the forest. And as we go out into the forest, we eventually track down the individual to a cave.
Hmm.
And as we make our way into the cave, we run into some interesting stuff, I guess you could say. So we end up finding what is essentially a water slide.
Oh.
Yeah. And this water slide just goes all the way down into this little room. And which we all end up at, much to the dismay of our centaur.
Hmm.
And in this room, there are 2 doors. One on the left, which is, or yeah, one on the left, one on the right. And what we can discern from all of this is that if we open up one door, then we will not be able to open up the other door.
Hmm.
It's just not possible. So, of course, we come up with a very clever plan. All right?
Alright.
we open one door, and they completely fucking destroy the other one. So, open up the one door. After a lot of effort, like way more effort than it should have been, we finally managed to get the other door open.
Mm.
And the
Am I not
difference
able to
between the
leave now?
two
Yes, I am.
rooms...
Cool, I can save down here.
Yeah. Between the two rooms, we have a hallway that leads to a door with a riddle, and a room with a bunch of pillars and collapsed bridges and certain death. Right?
Right.
On the other side of the rooms are doors.
You've gotta be pissing my asshole.
Aw, that's fucking laser.
That's long beam.
Oh. Which is very good, I believe.
This is the length of my beam.
Fair enough. So... Man, that screw attack just trivializes everything.
Yeah, but it makes some platforming challenges a challenge.
I thought that said cafeteria for a second.
No, it's criteria.
Yeah. I realize that now. So...
I don't
Yeah, you
wanna
need the
go-
gravity suit.
Actually, no, I don't need the gravity suit for what I want to get down here.
So... We go over
Yeah,
to the one...
missiles.
Yay, missiles! So we go off to the one side, to the left, with the puzzle and all that good jazz. And... we do solve the puzzle. Which, the answer was... Actually, hold on, I'll read you the puzzle. How about that? And then we'll see
Okay.
if you can get it. What always runs, but never walks, often murmurs, never talks, has a bed but never sleeps, an open mouth that never eats.
Can you repeat that one more time?
What always runs, but never walks, often
river.
murmurs. Yeah. It took us quite a bit to figure it out. But I did eventually figure out the riddle. And door, lazily opens up.
Lazily
Opens.
opens.
Yeah, lazily opens.
I'm trying. Ha. Ha. There we go.
There we go. Yeah, baby. So, lazily opens and reveals yet another corridor. And...
Oh, you fucking ass.
And... as we... take our first few steps into the room, namely my first few steps into the room, I trigger everybody's favorite trap as the floor just kind of just drops away below us.
Oh, fucking trap door.
Thankfully, oh no, the whole hallway.
That's what I
Like,
mean.
the
That's
whole-
still a trap door.
Yeah. The whole hallway just kind of falls below us. Thankfully, nobody was standing on top of it, but we couldn't really go that direction anymore because of my brilliance. So...
Damn it, I'm not gonna be able to do that in time.
So...
Well, then we move it here next.
So,
Fuck.
That's not great, huh?
Suboptimal.
It's suboptimal. So, I and the rest of my party go back to
I'm so mad at
the
myself.
other... Yeah, to the other entrance. or the other pathway.
Fuck.
So out we go, and yeah, I'd say start further in the hallway.
Yeah. Fuck. I was trying to
That's
jump.
not great. Yeah. So we go over to the other pathway, and through some incredible thinking, we enlarge the giant, we enlarge the centaur, and then after enlarging the centaur, who has the path of the giant, makes themselves even bigger, and we successfully managed to that's not great. We successfully managed to get from pillar to pillar all the way to the other side of the room. Which, upon landing, the centaur causes a bit of a collapse in the little cave system, causing some stalactites to fall onto the invisible bridges that we could have crossed upon. Ooh, so close.
I know I can do it. It's just very tight timing.
Yeah. So, ignoring all of that, we make our way downstairs into this lower area. Ah, sweet.
That's
Way
progress,
be...
baby.
Yeah. That's progress, baby. So, we make our way down into, the area below. Are you not gonna get anything else up there?
I can't.
Uh,
Actually, I could probably get, what is it? I could probably check grapple, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get out.
Don't wanna soft lock yourself in there.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
So I'd say it'd be better to find a safe spot. So as we make our way down,
because the main thing
find...
I can't get out of there because of that,
Yeah.
primarily. I can't get what's up there because I don't have a means of jumping as a ball. Because I don't have regular bombs yet. Or space jump, or I should say high jump, which gives me access to that, because I can't even go in there.
So, make our way down these steps, and at the bottom, what we find... Oof, that's not great.
I didn't think about this. So yeah, I'm gonna have to kill myself.
Cringe. At least you got the Varia suit. And a couple of other good things.
Well, I can't keep the wave beam.
Yeah, but at least we know where it is for later.
Yeah, at least I know where it is, because it'll probably be easier by the time I come back to get it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go check further into Kraid.
So as we enter this room, we find 3 stone masks. One is of a warrior, one is of a wizard, and the last is of a comic, like a comedy mask.
Because archers are jokes.
Of course. So on the wall, because my character can read it, is a little blurb in Old Common, like Ancient Common. And what it says is essentially, I don't have this one written down, but if you want my wealth you will find only death. If you want, if you want, if you want to know my life, you will find only struggle, and if you want to survive, you will find luck. I believe that's around more or less what it said. And underneath each of these masks was written death, struggle, and luck. You know, in that order for each of the masks. So, of course, our first instinct, instead of, you know, death and struggles, luck. So we all made our way over to luck. And that triggered the boss fight. So up comes a good old-fashioned golem. Big old boy, right?
Right.
Real hankering for kicking our fucking asses. And what this golem can do, and I believe, I don't know of this for certain, but I believe if we had chosen, you know, a specific path or a specific thing with the enemy.
No, I locked myself! I just realized I locked myself.
Oof. Wait, no, you can bounce your way out with the power bomb.
No, I can't.
Right? Oh, does that not launch you up?
Nope.
Ooh, that's no good. So...
Well, at least I know what I need to do now. I need to not fuck that up. I'd clear out the whole thing and then I have power grip.
Proceeds to fuck everything up again.
Once I get that, then I can go into and get fucking wave beam, but I'll want to clear out Kraid first.
Yeah. So, cue epic boss fight. First thing that happens is we learn that this dude's gimmick is that at the start of the round, he rolls a lottery. And depending on the lottery, a bunch of different things can happen. We didn't see all of them, thankfully. But these ranged from... I'll explain why, because we were told one of his abilities after we were done. So, his abilities are essentially along the lines of... Or yeah, the things that he could do were along the lines of summoning lightning, creating fireballs, which he started to cast, like, first round.
Oh.
And, like, a couple of other fun things. One of the things, which we didn't see, and why I'm saying thankfully, is he had an ability called Jackpot, wherein if he rolled 3 gold coins, which I don't know what number it was, if he rolled 3 gold coins, it would cause a wave of golds to just spew out in a full-on wave.
Which is dangerous.
Which would have probably party wiped us. Or at least killed at least one of us. Namely me, standing right in front of this motherfucker with 15 health.
I would have loved to give him a thing where he just swaps everyone's positions.
That would have been interesting, yeah. Especially since the fairy could fly. So, you know, fall damage.
Yeah.
Oh, you aren't taking any damage from down there.
Nah, it's because it's acid. I can't even go in there. Actually, no, I can. I can go in there.
Yeah.
Because I have grip. No, I can't! Damn it.
No. So...
And there's other things we have to check them. What are you doing,
So...
gay baby.
I pulled off, I would say, some of the most interesting maneuvers in that fight. Our Woe, sadly, couldn't really manage to land a solid hit on the thing. Which, I mean, it's no fault of his own, it's just a matter of rolls.
Yeah.
And, like, he was really close, which just made it all worse, and I felt kind of bad for him. Me and the Barbarian, however, managed to hit most, if not all, of our attacks. As the Barbarian quickly began to learn, raging as a barbarian and doing anything with strength is the greatest thing in existence.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it's fantastic. And I wish I knew anything about Barbarian when I played as Barbarian.
Genuinely, if my thing in Barbarian is you just fucking swing and hit and things in front of you die. Gravity suit!
Yep. Baby, yeah! So...
But I still don't have bones. Or a means of jumping as a ball. But I do have.
I can jump super high.
Lava.
Can you do basic mechanics?
No.
I can jump really, really high.
I can jump continuously, forever. Can you jump as a ball?
I can jump continuously. So,
oh, I can get long beam.
Yeah. So some of the interesting things that we managed to do was, our Barbarian basically crushed its fucking like one leg, which threw it off balance, and caused it to get its warrior's club stuck in a pillar.
Oh.
And because of like other attacks that happened, it cracked the front of the golem, like its chest plate. Then, using an Arcana check, I came to the conclusion that its core was right there in the chest. I could see it peeking out, but it wasn't wide enough that I could just hit it. So, I made an attack roll with... Fuck, what is the spell called? Magic Missile. Which, to you, who knows what the fuck that means, sounds weird, I'm sure. Because you do remember what Magic Missile does, correct?
Yeah, it's just a light amount of kinetic damage.
Yeah. But, on top of that, Magic Missile is always a 100% guaranteed hit.
Yeah.
The reason I rolled is because... I rolled it as an Arcana check, by the way. The reason I rolled it was so that I could manipulate the magic missiles into all hitting the core.
Oh.
Yeah. So then...
So the core is doesn't have too much HP.
Yeah, not really. But it did hold up to at least 12 damage, because we're level 3.
Yeah.
So... which our rogue attempted to replicate, but couldn't. And then our good old barbarian absolutely fucking wrecked shop.
As he
and
should.
just destroyed the bitch's chest plate. And are we doing this again?
Yeah, we're doing it again.
Can you get out of here?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good.
I have
good.
Power Glove.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Oh, you're not gonna go get your missiles?
No. Why would I?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Oh, so close. So
I'm gonna do it this time.
I then proceeded to use Thunder Wave, which I'm sure you might know what Thunderwave is.
Fuck.
Oof.
Thunderwave.
So it is a cone attack that pushes everything ahead of you away. You know? So I basically sat there and was like, hey, using Thunderwave, could I funnel it down into a beam and just hit all in one spot with it? And he was like, yeah, but you're going to have to roll a 20 in Arcana.
And you did.
I rolled a 14 on die. I have a +6 to Arcana.
So you barely made it.
Barely made it. So I did it. Unfortunately, it didn't do anything special. But, man, it was cool as fuck. I dealt it a decent bit of damage to it. And then our barbarian just stabbed the fucking thing. Just destroyed that bitch. God, it's so fast.
What, the beam?
Yeah. I know it's you just pressing it casually, like pressing it as fast as you can, but it's still really funny to me.
I had that mashing practice.
Yeah.
I've played this game for years.
So, yeah, then because each of the masks had, fancy little, like, eyelets on them,
Fucking... Oh, that's an E-Tank. Damn it.
E-Tank's not bad.
Well, like, yes, but I want it. That's the doing.
So, after the fight, we looted all the rubies and sapphire and emeralds from the masks. Yeah, I don't think you're getting up there, Broski.
I'm trying to check a thing. Mostly just trying to check if it's gonna let me.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
No,
So,
it's not gonna let me. Damn.
Are you not gonna go to the right?
No.
Okay.
That's to the mothership.
Ooh, okay.
Don't feel like that yet.
Yeah. Oh, is that like mother brain shit?
Mother brain does not matter in this run usually.
Oh, okay. So, after this fight and the looting of the masks, we left that area and went on our merry way.
I just realized I could probably check something.
Went on our merry way down a hallway with murals on the wall depicting the vagabond. Now, who the vagabond is, who I was going to talk about way earlier but didn't, was essentially the founder of civilization as we know it in this world. So, he's a big deal.
Yeah.
And what this vagabond did is he traveled the world, like all over the world, and made golems. Golems of all sorts. And there were 8 of them that were of like the utmost importance and impressiveness. And I want to get an accurate an accurate fucking set of golems. So there was the diamond golem, an emerald golem, a metal golem, an obsidian golem, a sand golem, a magma golem, and a rock golem. And each of these were very different, They had different shapes, different forms, different purposes, and they were each given to the various tribes. And these tribes expanded outwards into full-on civilizations. Then, after so many years of living more or less peacefully, each of these tribes ended up warring against each other. And in these wars, in this single war, the two sides, one of the sides ended up destroying the other, resulting in, what is it? Two or three of the kingdoms being completely demolished, and one of them barely surviving still. So, then at the end of the hallway, we find a giant mural depicting another golem. And this one, whoa, that's cool as fuck.
What?
And this golem,
that's Spine Spark.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. That's really dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this such an annoying way.
Yeah,
God.
it looks like it. So, at the end of the hallway, however, there was another golem.
Oh.
Yeah. One of which all of us recognized for different reasons.
Oh.
Me, it was a face that I had seen many, many, many years ago. For the barbarian, it was a face that they saw after an incident. And the fairy, it was of the signs that they found at a crime scene that led them here.
Oh.
Or, sorry, a crime scene that has been on their mind ever since they found it. Yeah. So, each of us know who, recognizes this golem. Then, we found a piece of the crystal that is from the Vagabond staff. And that's where we left off. So yeah, it was a very, very fun play session. And we were only playing since, I want to say, around 1:30 till a little bit before 5 o'clock. Yeah, and we got all of that done. It was very, very productive. It was very fun. It felt like we were making a lot of actual progress.
Yeah.
I enjoy the way that our new DM, our DM, my new DM, conducts how the game plays. So,
Still,
briefly,
it sounds like a genuinely awesome session.
Yeah, we were briefly talked about maybe having a fourth party member. Nothing confirmed yet, and we don't even know if it'll happen. But
Fuck.
Ooh.
There's a reason I went back and saved.
Yeah.
It's gonna be easier to do that than run all the way back.
Yeah. So, but yeah, because basically the only issue that we're having right now is that we don't really have a healer, which we could make up in terms of healing potions, but it's
not the most optimal solution. In other words, suboptimal.
Right. So, what'll happen? If we'll get another party member, or if we'll keep it as is, or if we'll get an NPC party member to fill in some gaps. But at the moment, it's just the three of us, and we're doing fine. It's also a matter of like I don't know, what'll happen if we get another party member, or like how they'll be introduced.
Fuck.
But yeah. Reset that motherfucker.
I'm tempted to save state to make it faster, but
I mean, do it if you want. How I'm looking at this right now is this could be your filler game. It could be your new series. I don't know. Up to you.
I was hoping this would be like a one session thing.
Yeah.
Because usually I can
But
get
what
these
I mean
done
is
like
like,
an hour to two.
so yeah. The reason I'm saying it like that is essentially I had Metal Gear Rising Revengeance as like my filler game.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, cool. We don't really have anybody. We can't really continue what we were doing, you know.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna go ahead and fucking do some other shit. All right, cool. We're gonna just fucking sit down and just play a different game.
Yeah. Sort of like what I did with Dark
Uh,
Tide.
yeah, just gonna. Or like, I don't feel like playing the main game today, so I'm just gonna go fucking not do that and do
Yeah.
something else entirely. Blah blah blah. Yeah, just filler game. This could be it. Something else,
Maybe.
you know. Whatever you want, baby.
It is my comfort game. One of my comfort games.
No.
If I wanted a more intense version of this, I could play Metroid Dread.
I'd actually really like to play Metroid Dread at some point.
I offered it to back when you were living here.
Yeah, but I'm not living there anymore.
But
You got distracted.
yes, I did. My cat is on my lap and sitting on top of my headphone cord. Thank you. But I will also mention, I've off stream I have been playing Alan Wake 2 a lot. Incredible fucking game, by the way. Love Remedy.
Oh, it's fantastic. Did you get to the one part of the game yet?
I've seen
With
the musical.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking
With
about?
Alan, yes. Yeah.
It's
That
really
is referred
good.
to as that part of the game, and it's fantastic.
Genuinely awesome.
Excellent. Yeah.
So
So
fuck it up. There we go.
no.
I'm just gonna ignore this for now. We'll
No.
come back later if it's important.
Okay.
Actually, how about this? At the end, whenever if I do not make it to beat this run,
Ooh.
then I will send you the spoiler log and all the map files, and you will tell me where progression is. So you can call me an idiot.
Maybe.
But first, I am going to entirely ignore what I was doing earlier and go this way.
And now for something else entirely.
Yeah, yep, and I can ignore all this.
So,
more power bombs.
oh yeah, I watched Sonic the Hedgehog 2 last night.
Oh, how was it?
Through entirely legal means, I might add. I
How was it?
promise. It was pretty good.
I know the first movie was pretty good.
Yeah, first movie is great. Second movie, I feel like they didn't quite get Knuckles, but they fucking nailed Tails.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
to a T. Yeah. So if you like
Fuck.
Tails, you will love this movie. If you like Knuckles, it's
It'd be a little
debatable.
sad.
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying that he's terrible as a character, but I'm
Yeah.
not gonna sit here and say that he's like the best Knuckles has ever been. Because he really, really isn't. Uh, is he a good, compelling character? Yes. Is his idiocy overplayed for laughs and funny moments?
Played
Yes.
for hee hee ha ha's. Yeah.
Far too often. Uh, which is like my only real criticism of the character. So, and that's just because like I just know Knuckles to be like he's not stupid. He's just very naive. In
And quick to
fact,
anger.
like yeah. Uh, in fact, he is not stupid in the comic presentation. He's just very naive. He's actually very, very book smart in the comics.
Hmm.
Uh, and like in some aspects of education, you could argue he is actually more intelligent than Tails.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and say that like
Boston.
sweet. I'm not gonna
One of
sit
my
here
favorite
and
things to do.
like yeah. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, he's
Ritzy.
always like consistently smarter than Tails. That would be ridiculous. But in terms of like history and a couple of other subjects, he could be considered far smarter than Tails. So yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Tails, she's real fun. Also, as I said before, I've been reading Sonic comics. And yeah, they're pretty fun so far, actually. Uh, kind of dumb at times, I will admit. They're not perfect by any means. But, yeah. What else? What other fun stuff can I sit here and talk about?
Hmm.
Mm. Oh yeah, I aced my first class.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, full hundreds across the board.
Which class was that, if I might ask?
My first class was what was the exact name? Mastery, personal development in leadership. So,
Ooh,
yeah.
I can beat the game if I find
Well,
bombs.
if you find bombs. That's the problem. So. But yeah.
Oh, look, it's bombs. But I am gonna beat up Ridley anyway.
Right.
And grab a few upgrades on the way. Yeah, I couldn't have asked for better timing. The main thing is that I have no fucking energy.
Mm.
Oh, wow. I guess that's just how it's gonna be.
So,
I fucking love how stuff is laid out in this. It's so good. Good puzzles. Who's a good puzzle? You are.
yeah, the best way to describe the class was,
What that
you,
one speech was for, let me guess.
yeah, which I believe Tara can attest to was a very, very good speech.
The energy was there, the pacing was there. I
Yeah.
loved how you did the pausing throughout to add tension and to keep people interested, specifically.
That was
'Cause that's
also to really catch my breath a lot.
uh
So,
but like stuff like that is actually really important for keeping people's attention during a speech.
yeah. So, a lot of fun. Class was great. Loved everything that was like about it.
Mumbo.
Uh,
Missile.
Summon the great moons.
Hi Ridley.
Hello, Ridley.
Bye Ridley. Absolutely fucking crunked on. Get whipped and idiot. Why did I say that?
So,
I'm sad I didn't get to show off one of my favorite maneuvers, but I guess if I get to a space with more area, I can... Well, if I get to an area with more space, I should say. I can show off diagonal bomb jumps.
what?
They're super finicky, though. Actually, I could try it here. There you go.
Oh, cool.
They're a very niche trick that you rarely ever see. Oh, they were fucking gunning for me, Jesus Christ. I forgot, in my fucking OBS, I have a goddamn setting called WA. Well, I have a scene thing called WA. And it's just fucking... It's that repeating Wario. If you remember.
Yeah, I think I remember.
From when I was playing through, Wario World.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was a while ago.
That feels like a while ago. God, how long ago was that? Feels like it's been a
Mm,
year.
Uh, let me check. Because it's on Bungus.
At least most of it. I'm
Yeah.
still mad about that. Still mad at myself about that.
Alright. Would you like to guess?
I'm guessing March is when we started.
No, just how many months ago?
How many months ago? So that would be almost around 11 months.
Yep, 11 months.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
11 months of Bungus, almost 1 year. Are we gonna do anything
hmm
special for 1 year?
Um, I don't know. You wanna?
You might as well. I'd be up for something.
Alright. Means we gotta figure out what exactly we want to do.
Yeah. Cat is begging for attention. Come here. Come here. Come here, mama. There we go. Alright. I just realized I'm going the wrong way. Or am I? I just remembered there's a shortcut I can take this way. I don't know if it's any faster than actually going where I need to go, but
We'll find out.
yeah, we'll find out. Look where I am. I am here.
So let's
Go
Sifu.
over.
Yeah, Sifu ended. Do you want to take a guess how many months ago Sifu ended?
I think it was in August, so that would probably be. So from January, December, November, October, September. 6 months, approximately. Maybe it's 5 or 6 months.
You're saying it was 6 months ago?
5 or 6 months, somewhere around there.
It was 9 months ago.
9 months? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Then we had. Do you remember what was after that?
After that was Devil May Cry 1, wasn't it?
Nope.
Oh, Dark Souls.
No.
Or what's it, Dark Souls? What fucking what game was it?
It was Pizza Tower.
Oh right, I played Pizza Tower.
Yeah. How many months ago was that?
I don't know. Why am I going this way?
Oh.
Also 9 months ago, maybe.
Nope. 8 months.
Fight.
Yeah. Then
I think
what
this is
was
before we started
after?
alternating.
Yeah, this was before we started alternating.
Oh, then we had Paper Mario.
No. Paper Mario is not on this channel because either you were unable to, you forgot, or you
Oh, that
just
was on my
didn't
Twitch.
carry that over. Yeah, you never carried it over to
The
to
original
YouTube.
Bungus is Paper Mario.
Mm-hmm.
Unofficial Bungus.
Yeah.
Fish.
So,
Fish.
uh,
Fish.
I would definitely be down to stream
The remake.
the remake for
Hell
the channel.
yeah. I'd be up for that.
Yeah. I have to go get it, but I would definitely be willing to do it.
I'd be willing to pay for it.
Yeah. Well, I'm hopefully getting my money Monday. So. All right.
Now we.
What was
are on
after
the home
Pizza
stretch.
Tower?
After Pizza Tower was. Was that Dark Souls that you decided on after Pizza Tower?
All right. Just so you can guess something else. Dark Souls started after you started Pokemon Dungeon.
Okay.
And you've been doing Pokemon Dungeon ever since. So after Pizza Tower was Psychonauts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we had 2 streams of you playing. What you played were, do you want to guess or do you want me to just say it?
I'm not gonna be able to guess. My brain's
Street Fighter
flatlining.
6.
Oh right. Oh, the ranked games. The one where
Yeah.
The one where I fucking supered someone and they fucking left.
Yeah, and then we got some
That's
matches in at
great.
the end. And then, right after that, you played Diablo 2.
Oh right, because I tried that and it didn't go very far.
Yeah. Then was a very weird stream where me and a couple of friends and Connor played War Tales. Mostly me and my friends, and that was a stream that wasn't great, I will admit. So, yeah, I apologize for that travesty. And then, do you want to guess what was right after that stream?
After War Tales?
Mm-hmm.
I don't fucking know.
It was the start of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team.
Oh wow, I've
The
been,
good old
been playing it that
adventure-
long?
Yes, you've been playing
Jesus
that game
Christ.
for you've been playing that game for 6 months.
Holy fucking shit, just like real life.
Yeah.
It
Well,
took
yeah,
me that
obviously.
long to actually play through the game that way anyway. It's a long fucking game.
Yeah. So we got 3 episodes in, and then we started. Come on.
And then Dark Souls.
Yep, then Dark Souls. Dark Souls lasted. Do you want to guess how many episodes?
I think it was like 12 episodes.
No. Not even close.
13.
No. You're going way too big, boy.
Oh, 8.
It was 5, and I want to say maybe a half hour.
5.
Yeah,
Holy
5
shit.
episodes.
Right, because we were
Yeah.
expecting to for Gale to take so fucking long.
Were we?
Yeah.
Oh. We were. It wasn't that one. It was a combination of 3 bosses, and that was Nameless King, Dark Eater Midir, which during that stream, right before I went in and fought him, I had just beaten him like that day or the day before for the first time ever.
Oh.
And going into that stream was the second time ever I've ever beaten Dark Eater Midir. And then right after that was a completely different boss. Or yeah, it was Slave Knight Gale, and then after that, which was Dark Souls Episode 6, was the end of Dark Souls 3, because we had 3 bosses left. Followed by...
I'm so used to playing with this much layout.
Alright, I won't distract you then. Followed by Demons... Yeah. Devil May Cry. The first one.
Yeah.
And do you want to guess how many episodes Devil May Cry lasted?
10?
No. You gotta stop going so big, boy.
Fuck. 7?
Nope. Devil May Cry lasted a little over 3 episodes.
Oh. What is it with, like, the games being so short? I'm so thrown off because I've been playing Mystery Dungeon for so long. It's throwing off my perception of time.
Well, the other thing to consider real quick is that Devil May Cry is not a very long game by any means.
It was originally meant to be a Resident Evil spin-off.
It was meant to be... No, it was supposed to be originally a Resident Evil mainline game.
Wait, really?
And then it was... Yeah, and then it was repurposed into a Resident Evil spin-off, and then repurposed into Devil May Cry. If I remember correctly.
Fish.
Yeah.
Can I hang on?
So
can I not actually? How did I get through here? I can't beat the game.
Do you not have normal bombs?
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
I'm silly.
There we go. So, first hinted at in early December 1999, Devil May Cry started out as the earliest incarnation of Resident Evil 4. Initially developed for the PlayStation 2, the game was directed by Hideki Kamiya after producer Shinji Mikami requested him to create a new entry in the Resident Evil series. Around the turn of the millennium, regular series writer Noboru Sugimura created a scenario for the title based on Kamiya's ideas to make a cool and stylized action-adventure game. The story was based on unraveling the mystery surrounding the body of protagonist Tony, an invincible man with skills and intellect exceeding that of normal people. These superhuman abilities explained with biotechnology.
Instead of just being a devil.
Yeah. As Kamiya felt the playable character did not look brave and heroic enough in battles from a fixed angle, he decided to drop the pre-rendered backgrounds from previous Resident Evil installments and instead opted for a dynamic camera system. This new direction required the Resident Evil installments The new direction required the team to make a trip to Europe, where they spent 11 days in the United Kingdom and Spain photographing things like Gothic statues, bricks, and stone pavements for use in textures. The developers tried to make the coolness theme fit into the world of Resident Evil. Mikami felt it strayed too far from the series' survival horror roots and gradually convinced all the staff members to make the game independent from it. Kamiya eventually rewrote the story to be set in a world full of demons, taking it from the Italian epic poem Divine Comedy by Dante Alighieri. He changed the hero's name to Dante. The title character from Buichi Terasawa's manga series Cobra served as the basis for Dante's personality. Kamiya based his idea of Dante and what he perceived as stylish, wearing a long coat to make the character showy and a non-smoker, as Kamiya saw that as cool. The character wears red because in Japan it is a traditional color for a heroic figure. Kamiya has also stated he perceives Dante as a character that you would want to go out drinking with, someone who is not a show-off, but would instead pull some ridiculous mischievous joke to endear people to him. So yeah, Nice. Devil May Cry started off as Resident Evil 4.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah. So then this was Devil May Cry 1 and Devil May Cry 3 took place in between you playing Warhammer 40k Darktide. And then Devil May Cry 3 ended, and you want to guess? You want to guess how many episodes?
I think that one was like 7 or 8.
No.
Oh, 5,
You were very close.
4.
Yes, 4 episodes exactly.
Hmm. And now we
So
are
yeah.
where we are now.
Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't say we've come very far, but we've definitely done quite a bit since the start of our channel.
Yeah, we have. And I'd say that was a pretty good run. Getting bombs immediately after getting plasma was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I think that's where I'm gonna call it. Not really
Right.
much else to do tonight. Hopefully that was a fun run. And have a good fucking night.